Welcome into Friday Football Fever, the most in-depth high school football show here in the Old Pueblo. I'm Jenna Fink. It's hard to believe we're almost at the halfway point of the season already. Several schools have begun region play, but for others, it's right around the corner. Either way, the competition and level of play are heating up, and we have a full slate of games to get to tonight. Let's start with Catalina Foothills at Tucson, our O'Reilly Chevrolet Game of the Week. Here come the Badgers, fired up for this game. Both teams 1-3 so far, looking to build on momentum before conference play kicks off. In the first quarter, here's Catalina Foothills' Magnus Johansson breaking tackles left and right. Nice game there for the junior. A few plays later, Falcons taking flight. Quarterback Jet Scott launches it to Henry Nenzel. He snags it in the corner of the end zone. 7-0 Foothills. And the Falcons cheerleaders with plenty to cheer about early on. But it's Tucson on offense now. Prince Mugisha zigzagging and bulldozing his way through the defense. And the Badgers can also get it done in the air. Quarterback Joseph Romero letting it fly. Check out Ollie Simmers with the grab and score. Just like that, we're tied at 7. Catalina Foothills ready to respond though. A bit of an awkward handoff here, but that doesn't stop Johansson. He follows his blockers, finds a hole, and there he goes. 70-plus yard run to the house. Touchdown Falcons, 14-7 in the second. Now this was a back and forth affair, but Catalina Foothills earns the 28-21 win over Tucson. From Midtown to Marana we go. The Tigers playing their first home game of 2023 after their new field was damaged by a monsoon storm in August. But undefeated CDO looking to spoil the home opener fun. Both teams are fired up for this one. As we'll wait for the video. There it goes. Certainly two exciting teams battling this one out, and it's Marana getting it going early on. Quarterback Meyer Colton escapes pressure and is able to toss it over to Andres Taylor, who scampers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. But don't count out that Dorado defense. Quarterback Colton throwing it right to Chase Lau, who reads them like a book and gets that easy INT. Great play there. And after a few drives, Colton Mayer once again able to get into the end zone. He lofts it up to wide receiver Jalen Collins. Absolutely mossing the defender on that play, hauling it in for the touchdown. Now upset alert as Marana led 14-0 at the half, but an incredible comeback in the second half by CDO. The Dorados scored a whopping 49 points. They win big 49-21 to advance to 5-0 on the season, the second time in 5 years. Micah Mountain also came in tonight undefeated. The Thunderbolts taking on Casa Grande. Micah Mountain punting, but it is blocked. Casa Grande comes down on it, so the Cougars set up in great field position. But the Bolts defense coming up big. They make this stop inside the 10-yard line. So Micah Mountain back on offense. Quarterback Jaden Thorson checks it down to Devin Hayward. He is off to the races. A huge play by the senior, but he is tackled just before the end zone. Kason Colbert says, no problem, I'll finish the job. 6'1", 220 tight end diving in for the touchdown. Micah Mountain wins 42-27. The Thunderbolts 5-0 and on a 10-game win streak dating back to last season. Wow. Conference play starts next week for most schools, but some have already begun, like Tanque Verde and Catalina, a battle of 2A San Pedro. We'll take you back out to Midtown. Second play of the game, Catalina with the quick pitch. They're met right away by Gavin Gilbert and company. That is a safety, 2-0 Tanque Verde. Hawks on offense now, a great fake, but it's DeLon Harrison who has it. He cuts to the outside, sprints straight into the end zone for the touchdown. Later on, Tanque Verde again, and it's Gilbert getting it done on offense now. Check out these cuts. Great run. He is tackled inside the 10. Don't worry, Gilbert makes up for it on the next drive. Look at this. The senior showing off pure strength here. Evading one tackle, turning on the Jets, and then shoves this guy out of the way. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. It is all Tanque Verde tonight. Hawks win it 58-0 to advance to 4-1 on the season. Over to Sunnyside, the Blue Devils hosting Nogales, and Sunnyside gets right to it with some power running. This is Victor Gonzalez. Nogales tries grabbing onto everything, but Gonzalez keeps pushing forward for a nice gain. That sets up this play. Gonzalez spins away from a defender and merges into the right-hand lane. He's got no speed limit. Gonzalez cruising down the sideline. It's a touchdown for the Blue Devils as they take a 7-0 lead. Next drive, Apaches try to answer back. Nice little pitch play here, but check out the tackle by Jordan Barron. That stops the Apaches in their tracks. After a short punt, Sunnyside is in the red zone. Quarterback Adrian Lopez thinking touchdown with this pass to Samrio Garcia. Nogales plays some good D and holds them. Blue Devils would miss the field goal, but that doesn't stop Sunnyside from pouring on the offense. The Blue Devils win 43-6. Well, still plenty more action to come on this edition of Friday Football Fever. Coming up after the break, Ironwood Ridge and Saguaro go head-to-head. Both teams looking for their third straight win. Plus, another conference matchup, this time in 4A. Amphi hitting the road to face Choya. We'll have highlights of that and more when Friday Football Fever returns here on News 4 Tucson.